Hello, my name is Chris Ekpekurede. I'm your host on this channel. I'm an engineer and a writer and an elder of the Church of Christ. Now, as you see me now, today, inside of me, I'm very agitated. Inside me, I am not too happy today. My agitation comes from the hesitancy of the Christian community in speaking with one voice concerning the presidential elections that will take place next month. Now, before we go any further, and for you to understand why I am this agitated, I want you to watch this video. Watch.
As the political system in Nigeria has taken a new dimension, today in Kano, the Islamic preachers of the northern Nigeria had endorsed Peter Obi of Labour Party as their presidential candidate. They report.
And humility that we stand before you today to endorse the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, His Excellency Peter Obi. We have carefully evaluated the stances and policies of all the candidates and have come to the conclusion that His Excellency Peter Obi is the best choice for our nation.
Occasion, we just make it to endorse Peter Obi by Islamic clerics here in not only in Kano, in the northern part of Nigeria.
There's no religion in politics. We are just focused on integrity and accountability. So all of these characters, all these good behaviors, is His Excellency Peter Obi of Labour Party. He is the one of all of the presidential candidates that has it. So that is why we Islamic preachers, we Northeast, we Northern, we are here to solidarity and endorse to defeat Obi as a president, Federal Republic of Nigeria in this coming election 2023.
At the end, they urged Nigerians to open their eyes and vote a right candidate. Hassan Rabi Bello, NTA News. Duba da yadda yanayin siyasa ya ɗau harami na gudanowar zaɓe a ƙasar nan, ana ta samun sabbin al'amuran siyasa. A nan Kano ma ƙungiyar malamai na arewacin Najeriya ne suka yi taro don nuna goyon bayansu ga ɗan takarar shugaban ƙasa na jam'iyyar Labour Party, wato Peter Obi. Sun yi wannan zama ne a ranar Asabar. Ga yadda zaman nasu ya kasance.
Takara suna da yawa da suka fito takara, to amma da ya kamata a duba ma'auni shine na adalci. Ko daga ina dan takara ya fito, idan zai tausaya mana ya yi mana adalci, to muna maraba da shi kuma shi.
Alhamdulillah, mun ji daɗi yadda abu ya tafi, domin yadda malamai suka zo daga sassa daban-daban na ƙasar nan sun zo sun endorsing din Peter Obi a matsayin ɗan takara na shugaban ƙasa.
Now, that's a video of the Islamic preachers of northern Nigeria endorsing Peter Obi for president of Nigeria in the next elections. That video has been trending since yesterday because it's a huge piece of news. You see, so they interpret the message in Hausa so that their people go understand very clearly what they tell them. You know, I doff my cap, my Peter Obi cap, for these leaders. They are leaders indeed. Their eyes clear, they see. Their eyes open. Una do well. I hail Una. As worry boy, they hail people. I hail Una. God bless these courageous leaders from the north. God bless them. So what are the leaders of our Christian community waiting for before they speak up unequivocally concerning this election, the presidential elections? Are we waiting to hear a loud voice ring into our ears from heaven before we speak up? Listen, this is the reality that is facing us. There are 3 candidate options open to us as president come next month. 3 options. We have Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we have Abubakar Atiku, and then we have Peter Obi. Finish. Forget about the other candidates. They have not sprung into reckoning. We must be realistic. The other candidates are not measuring up. So they are out of contention. These are the 3 people in contention to be president in Nigeria. That is the reality we face. Now, are we Christians waiting to fast for 120 days to know that Peter Obi is the right choice given the options that we have? Are we not following the political trends? Are we not listening to the news? Are we not listening to what the candidates themselves are saying? I mean, Tinubu and Atiku are embroiled in a lot of shady news. Shady news concerning their character and their predisposition to corruption. Shady news. Their spokespersons continue to trade blames, accusations, and counter-accusations. And these accusations are very loud. Are we saying we are not hearing them? We not dey hear wetin dey happen. Again, concerning these 2 other men, their physical and mental health to preside as president over this nation is daily being called to question. Are we not following the trend? Christian leaders, we know they follow the trend. Are they ask now? Their political antecedents and their personal conduct continue to paint a dark trail behind them. We know they hear the news. We know they see how. On the other hand, much as the detractors of Peter Obi have tried to dig and find something dirty to paste on him, they have found no dirty label to put on Peter Obi. I mean, in his latest outing, I listened to Tinubu, and he was desperately looking for something negative to paste on Peter Obi. He couldn't find anything. So you know what he said? He dismissed Peter Obi as a leader that only saves money. So I asked him, so what is wrong with that? Should he steal the money? You see, only the blind and deaf in Nigeria can pretend not to know what choice to make out of these 3 candidates. Only the blind and the deaf. So I ask again, why are our Christian leaders ambivalent on this matter? On this all-important matter? Why? Listen, the Church of Christ cannot thrive in a Nigeria that is badly governed, in a Nigeria that is insecure, in a Nigeria that is unstable. The church cannot thrive in it. Listen, if Nigeria does not do well, it will affect the church. Now, hear what the Bible says in Psalm 122. I'm going to read it verbatim to you. Listen. Psalm 122. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. Now, anywhere you find Jerusalem, just put Nigeria there. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. May there be peace within her walls and security within your citadels. For the sake of the house of the Lord, I will seek your prosperity. Unquote. If Jerusalem not prosper, the church will have a problem. You see, sitting on the fence at this time is neither politically correct nor spiritually correct. It smacks of cowardice. Cowardice. Christian leaders continue to ask, in general terms, their members to go and vote correctly, to go and vote their conscience. That is ambivalence of the highest level, of the highest order. Tell them who you endorse as president in the presidential elections of February 2023, just like the Muslim leaders in the north have done. Courage requires that we stand up to be counted at a critical time such as this. What are we afraid of? What are we afraid of? In fact, we should be afraid of not committing at a time when Nigeria most needed to hear our voice. That's what we should be afraid of. Then they see United States of America. The Christian community in America does not sit on the fence during high-stake elections. They let their voices be heard clearly. We shouldn't only pray for the nation. We should also take action. The Bible says faith without works is dead. Now, here is the deal. Here is the deal. The numbers of Muslims and Christians in Nigeria are more or less even. It matters a lot who each of these blocks supports. It matters. The Muslim leaders in the north have collectively spoken and made their position known. Unfortunately, Christian leaders have collectively remained silent up to now. I hope from now on they are going to open up and speak out. You know what? There are at least 47 Christian organizations and mega churches in Nigeria. At least 47 by my last count. Now, each of these churches and organizations come under one of three major umbrellas: the Christian Association of Nigeria, the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, and the Catholic Church. Each of these three mega bodies have leaders, but their leaders continue to be silent. It is not good. It is not healthy. It is not acceptable. So far, only a small number of local church leaders have spoken vociferously about this matter. Only a few. And that is not good enough. It is not good enough. We Christians are waiting to hear from our grand leaders. They should speak up. The church at large in Nigeria has to speak with one voice over this matter. It is too important to ignore. The Bible says, give unto Caesar that which is Caesar's. That is what the Bible says. Listen to me. If our Christian leaders fail to speak at a critical time such as this, then let them remain quiet and let them not pontificate and criticize when and if Nigeria begins to drift downhill. I pray that that will not happen. I pray that that will not happen. Well, you can see why I was agitated. That's what I have to share today. Now, please like this video and share it widely. I want Christians to hear what I have said. Let each of us prevail on our leaders to tell us, to guide us who to vote for. Let them speak. They wield a lot of influence. They should not trade it away. They should not throw that influence away. Well, God bless you. See you very soon. You know what? Nigeria go better. Nigeria go better. See you next time.